Did you know that a card, a water gun, or even a slogan can make you rich? The world's richest 1% made nearly twice as much as everyone else in the past 2 years. Here are 8 assets that make rich people get richer. Stick around to the end. We'll share one simple idea that allows you to start investing with literally $0. Number 1. Cash. Cash is simple. You put it in the bank and it earns you interest. Sounds good, right? But here's the catch. The interest banks pay these days can't keep up with inflation. Despite that, cash is still king in certain ways. Take a look at US money market funds. They hit a record of $6.24 trillion this year, showing that even in a low-interest climate, people still want cash reserves. So why hold so much cash? Here's why the wealthy and big companies keep piles of it. Cash offers flexibility. Let's say you're in the Eurozone, where 88% of companies still accept cash, so it's the easiest, most liquid asset you can have. Cash lets you grab opportunities the minute they appear. Imagine landing the deal of your dreams only to realize you don't have the funds to act. That's why cash is critical. Big companies like Apple are on the same page, holding massive reserves of $167 billion for similar reasons. Cash gives you leverage. People often give better prices when you're paying cash. Plus, cash allows for higher returns outside the bank. Have you ever heard of peer-to-peer lending? Basically, you lend your cash directly to others at a higher interest rate than what banks offer. While the average bank barely scrapes 1% interest on deposits, peer-to-peer lending can hit more than 10%. It's riskier, sure, but if you're looking for ways to make cash work harder, it's an option worth considering. Number 2. Real estate. Imagine owning something that not only provides shelter but also grows your wealth over time. That's real estate for you. It's as tangible as it gets. You can see it, touch it, and even live in it. But here's the kicker. Real estate isn't just about owning a home. It's a powerful investment tool. So why is real estate such a cornerstone asset for so many wealthy individuals and corporations? First off, appreciation. Historically, property values tend to increase over time. In the United States, the median home price rose from around $17,000 in 1970 to over $387,000 in 2023. That's a staggering increase, outpacing inflation and offering substantial returns for long-term investors. Secondly, passive income. By renting out properties, you can generate steady cash flow. Platforms like Airbnb have revolutionized the game, allowing homeowners to rent out rooms or entire homes to travelers worldwide. In 2022, Airbnb hosts in the US earned a collective $22 billion. That's real money flowing directly into the pockets of property owners. Moreover, real estate offers diversification and tax benefits. It's a different asset class that can balance out your investment portfolio. Big players like Blackstone Group know this. They've amassed a real estate portfolio worth over $602 billion, making them the largest commercial property owners in the world. Number 3. Collectibles. Have you ever thought your hobby could turn into a gold mine? Welcome to the world of collectibles. Collectibles are items that increase in value over time due to their rarity and desirability. We're talking about art, vintage cars, rare coins, and even limited edition sneakers. Take the art world, for example. In 2017, Leonardo da Vinci's Salvator Mundi sold for a jaw-dropping $450 million, making it the most expensive painting ever sold. That's not just a canvas with paint, it's a multi-million-dollar asset. Or consider the sneaker market. The Nike Air Yeezy 1 prototype worn by Kanye West sold for $1.8 million in 2021. That's right, a pair of shoes sold for nearly $2 million. The US sneaker resale market is projected to jump from $2 billion to $30 billion by 2030, showing how valuable these items can become. Even trading cards are making a massive comeback. A rare Pokemon card, the Pikachu Illustrator, sold for $5.275 million in 2022, purchased by YouTube star Logan Paul. He even wore it as a necklace at a high-profile boxing match, merging pop culture with high-value assets. Number 4. Patents. Do you want to make your ideas a big success? Protect them with a patent today and unlock new ways to earn money. Patents are like special rights that protect new inventions. When you invent something unique, a patent stops others from copying, making, or selling your invention without permission. It's a bit like having a secret recipe that only you can use. Only you can decide who can use your invention and how. In return, you have to explain how it works so that one day others can learn from it. and maybe make new inventions based on those ideas. You can make money from patents by letting other companies pay to use your invention, or even by selling it. For example, when Alexander Graham Bell patented the telephone, he controlled how it was used for many years, generating huge wealth. Later, others could build on his ideas, helping to grow the global telecommunications industry, a field now worth trillions of dollars. But your invention doesn't have to be something as complex as the telephone. Many everyday products were created by independent people who secured patents and achieved remarkable success. For instance, the Super Soaker, invented by Lonnie Johnson, became a hugely popular water gun, generating over $1 billion in sales. Trivial Pursuit, created by Canadian journalists, sold millions of copies worldwide and became a cultural hit. And what about Post-it notes? Patented and now everywhere, with billions used each year in offices and homes. Even the Barbie doll, one of the best-selling toys ever, has a patent and holds a spot in the Guinness World Records. Number 5. Brand and goodwill. There are small but important differences between a brand and goodwill, and both matter a lot to any business. A brand is like the company's personality. It's how people think about the company, what the company stands for, and how it wants to be seen. Goodwill, on the other hand, is how people feel about the company. It's the warm feelings people have because of how the company treats them, helps the community, or makes a difference in their lives. You can't just make goodwill happen quickly. It takes time and kindness. But sometimes people like a company so much that they'll help save it if it's in trouble. Consider the case of celebrity chef Gordon Ramsay. In 2022, Gordon Ramsay's restaurants made a record £78.9 million. By the end of 2024, they expected to make over £100 million for the first time. When he opens a new restaurant, the experience is similar to many other high-end places in terms of food and atmosphere. However, his name alone draws a crowd willing to pay premium prices. People are eager to try a Gordon Ramsay burger or steak, sometimes paying double what they would at a regular restaurant, just because of his reputation and brand. Another example is in the world of sneakers. A standard pair of athletic shoes might cost around $50. But when a brand like Nike collaborates with a popular athlete like LeBron James, those same shoes with a limited edition design and a famous signature can easily sell for $180 or more. Number 6. Trademarks. If patents protect your inventions, trademarks protect your logos, names, or phrases. Think of a trademark as a unique signature used to represent a person's or a company's products or services. But what is unimaginable is that if you own a trademark with market value, you can license it out for others to use commercially and they have to pay you for it. Michael Buffer has made a lot of money from his catchphrase, "Let's get ready to rumble." After he officially claimed ownership in 1992, he made over $400 million by letting people use it in music, video games, and products. One big deal he made was for $100 million with the company Midway for their video game, Ready to Rumble. Every time he announces at a live event, he makes up to $100,000. For really big events, he can even make up to $1 million. Trademarks can also be enforced in some unexpected and controversial ways. Take Disney, for example, which has trademarked not only character names, but also iconic phrases and even costume designs. In fact, trademarks can extend to surprising features like sounds and even scents. Harley-Davidson famously attempted to trademark the sound of their motorcycle engines, but they eventually dropped the claim. Additionally, there's a company that successfully trademarked the smell of freshly cut grass. For tennis balls. Number 7. Information. Do you want to make money while you sleep? Selling information lets you do exactly that. Selling information is awesome because once you create something, like a book or a song, you can sell it over and over without making it again. Imagine writing a story once and then you get to sell that same story a million times. The same idea works for online courses, songs, and other digital stuff. When you make something like this, you're building something that can keep making money for you. Once your product is finished, your main job is just to tell people about it, so more and more people can buy it. With music, it's even cooler because if you make one really good song, it can keep earning you money for years. For example, like Ich See You Again, The song's music video has garnered approximately 6.4 billion views on YouTube, making it the most watched rap video on the platform. This extensive viewership has generated significant revenue, estimated at nearly $7,000 per day for the artists, totaling approximately $20 million to date. Number 8. Royalties. Imagine you wrote a book. How cool is that? Now, a movie studio wants to buy the rights to your book and turn it into a TV show. In return, you get a part of the money the show makes. This payment is a royalty. Think of it as a way of saying thank you for making this. Let's say your show is as big as The Simpsons. The show does incredibly well, and you start making a lot of money. After running for many years, the show ends and you're already rich. But here's the amazing part. The money doesn't stop there. There's something called syndication, which is when a show becomes so popular that it gets replayed on different TV networks again and again. As of 2020, The Simpsons had generated over $1 billion in revenue from syndication alone, with a significant portion allocated to royalties for the creators and producers. Royalties aren't just for TV shows, they can apply to all kinds of creative work. Take Harry Potter, for example. J.K. Rowling, who wrote the series, didn't just make money from book sales. When her books became movies and those movies led to theme parks, merchandise, and games, she continued to earn royalties from all of it. The Harry Potter films alone made $9.6 billion, and Rowling keeps earning from the world she created. Right now, you might not have enough money to invest in all the things we've talked about, but you have one big resource: your time. You can actually trade your time for money. And here's the trick. When you make money, you can then use it to pay for other people's time. This is called time money time. You start by working hard to make money with your time. When you've made enough, you can pay someone else to do part of the work for less than you earn from it, and you keep the extra money. This is how businesses grow. They make a profit by paying people less than the value those people bring in. Once you understand this idea, you can start a business by using this time money time method to grow. Business owners know this secret, but most other people don't think this way. Now you know it too. Thanks for watching. If you're ready to make your money work for you, don't forget to like, share with your friends, subscribe, and hit the bell for more insights. See you in the next video.